Okay, there it goes. Just when you didn't think we could get any later, we did. But yeah, we're back. Dave should be in a bit, I believe. We might have a guest in a bit, possibly. But welcome back, everyone. I think we have one view at the moment. It's probably one of us, but it's fine. Yeah, got Enter back finally soon when we've got Ian and Hristo here to talk about it. I'll go from left to right, right to left. I'll go from whoever's closest to me. So Ian, what's up? How are we feeling? Enter finally back. It's been too long. It's been longer than it was supposed to be.
Yeah, it is, but we're coming off of a great win of Bologna, 3-0. I mean, couldn't get better. Right in time for Lazio.
Yeah, I guess a clean sheet right there, huh?
Clean sheet, and then I would trade club, eat my dust. See where you're at.
Oh my god.
I mean, he was pretty woeful in that match against Bologna.
I mean, he didn't move. He didn't have to.
True. And we lost to Marco, so
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess every Sunday is a delayed game for him because he doesn't move. Anyway, so hopefully now we have some more concrete news on the goalkeeper situation that I think we'll get into shortly. God bless everyone that stuck with Inter in the past years, because man, it was not easy to watch Handanovic between the posts. But
we're doing this again. We're doing this episode again. We're doing this
we're
episode
not.
for the 8th time.
No, but
this is
now
what
we
you
have
are. This is what you are.
But now we have more
emoji. Grown man with a poop emoji.
No, it's a stress ball.
I'll get that. But we have more concrete news now than ever before, because finally, as Romano said, Onana is officially an Inter player from June. It's a huge step forward. He's 25, an amazing keeper, who now I think is at the AFCON. And hopefully,
when does AFCON start?
I think in a week or two.
Next week.
It's still going on,
and
right?
Yeah, it starts next week.
Okay, I guess there's no stopping that now. But yeah, I guess I want to take a little detour already. Are you guys gonna watch any of those matches? Try to follow anybody?
Onana? For sure.
Yeah.
Man, I can barely find the mental strength to watch Inter. I still have all the banter hour in the back of my head whenever I watch them, so we need to first clean that out, and then I can start focusing on other matches.
It's funny saying that because you wear some Lakers jersey or shirt
banter
or
era.
whatever that is.
We're just entering a new one with LeBron James.
Was it worth it?
For one championship? No.
Basketball of the World podcast now.
I mean, it B stands for everything.
BOTW.
B stands B. You know what the B in BOTW stands for? It stands for everything. Perfect letters.
Whatever you want it to be, it can be.
It can be. No, that was not funny. That was quite sad on my part. But yeah,
moving on.
Yeah, moving on. Yeah. Yeah, we got AFCON coming up. Of course, that's not going to affect us too much. It's just going to be, I'm sure, some comp videos of Onana, which everyone will eat up.
I think he plays the same day as we do on Sunday. I think Cameroon play right before us, or at the same time even.
I don't even know.
Either way, at least if not watching live, then we can get some.
Yeah, they play Burkina Faso 11 a.m. Eastern time on Sunday.
That's 5 p.m. for us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So what time do we play Lazio?
This is the late match. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So
Roma and Juventus are playing 6:30.
Yeah, I'm not getting up for that.
No. It's 12 a.m.
Oh, okay. 12
so noon, p.m. for you.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. No. The Bologna match was going to be 6:30. I was like, yeah, I'm probably not even going to get up for that. And
didn't know. Yeah, I mean, there were no concrete news until the morning because there were still like, oh, they're gonna play, they're not. The health authorities say something, the Serie A says something else, so it was still up in the air. And I saw some photos of Inter players doing some workouts before the match starts, and there were no, I think, news that we actually got the 3 points, but I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, no one has been clear on this. It's Syria being run by clowns as usual. It's just a bunch of hamsters on wheels back there. But if they like, I hope like I mean I wouldn't mind seeing the match actually played, but like when, because they were talking about like pushing it back to February, but I mean February is already crazy enough for Inter. If there was something else about like Bologna still putting out a team sheet and then not showing up, and if you do that, that's the automatic 3 points, has some kind of technical issue. I don't know. Something I saw somebody compare it to like Diawara being registered in the wrong place last year for Roma. None of it makes sense. And we need to kind of figure that out soon. It would be nice to figure out soon because if that match is a forfeit and you get the 3-0, that's the 3 points. That also would mean that Hakan Çalhanoğlu's back for the match on Sunday, because right now he's still suspended for that match because we didn't play against Bologna, and that would be a huge miss. And we'd be starting probably Vidal or Gagliardini in that one, and yeah, I don't want to see either of those. I'd say Sensi, but Sensi doesn't exist anymore, so yeah, that one's not. It's not too probable. But everyone else is back. I mean, Dzeko over COVID. I mean, Correa back, Darmian back. So everywhere else is going to be like full steam ahead, and I'm excited to watch. I mean, I would like to see Çalhanoğlu though. What are you guys' takes on that? Like just having everyone back, but still like not knowing about Çalhanoğlu, or just how dumb this league is sometimes.
If you look at the official Serie A website, which I'm looking at now, it just says match abandoned for Inter, as it does for every other match that was postponed due to COVID. So Atalanta, Torino, Fiorentina, Udinese, and Salernitana, Venezia. So don't really know what that means. I read somewhere that due to the fact that Bologna put out the team sheet and then didn't show up, that's an automatic 3-0 win for us, and that means Çalhanoğlu technically did the suspension, so he should be available against Lazio, but we don't know, obviously. But Serie A communication being as it is, with Italians being as they are, we'll probably get to know like 5 minutes before the game. Other than that, it's hard to say. Our only league loss this year came against Lazio, if we remember. 3-1, I think it was.
Yeah, that was the match where DeMarco's on the ground. Felipe Anderson runs by him. Dumfries tries to choke slam Felipe Anderson afterwards.
So it's a bit up in the air, but seeing how Lazio did last game, it was a 3-3 game against Empoli. And even that, they barely scraped the draw in the 93rd minute with a Milinkovic-Savic goal.
Awful.
Yeah, and they even Immobile missed a penalty. So
I thought they had lost that match. It wasn't until earlier that I checked and I saw that it was 3-3. I thought they lost like 3-1. I didn't know they had come back. Which, I mean, I was just completely still out of touch. I think I did watch a bit of Milan and Roma, but other than that, like I was like, Inter's not playing, Serie A's not back yet. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say regarding that match, how we will do, because if we have Çalhanoğlu, it's going to be easier. If we don't, what do we do? Do we play Gagliardini again and just have him man mark Milinkovic-Savic? Do we just have him run around like a headless chicken, just sticking to him, holding him by the hand? It's going to be interesting to see. I don't know. What do you think, Hristo?
I mean, considering how awful Lazio were yesterday, especially defensively, and I think Acerbi is out for the match because he went out like yesterday due to a hamstring injury.
Yeah, he won't.
That's a huge news. Yeah, I mean, Acerbi for Lazio is what Koulibaly is to Napoli. He's the backbone of. Yeah, I mean, he's the backbone of the defense. Without him, they're awful. Who's going to replace him? Patrick? Did you
Yeah.
see who was playing? Patrick, Luis Felipe, and someone else. I mean,
Oh yeah.
Patrick
Well,
as a
let me pull it up.
go. I
Yeah,
mean,
they have Kisai on the right back. I think I said right.
oh
Felipe Luis,
God,
Patrick, and Marusic on the
Wasn't
left
it
back.
oh my
Patrick that
God.
last season, like Lukaku just bullied, like ran over, ran by, like made him look really bad on one of the goals? Was it
I
Patrick or
mean,
was it Radu?
I think it was
Radu.
Patrick. Radu. No, Radu was
Oh
injured
well.
for most of the
Oh
season.
yeah, yeah, yeah. True, true, true.
Okay. Yeah, I just remember one of them, but I mean, we don't have that. We're not gonna have that speed up top. But still, I mean, when you are missing someone like Cherby and you have a defense like Lazio, which is a bad defense, I think it's one of the worst in the top half of the table. Like it's
They conceded
comically bad.
37,
Yeah.
They've considered the same amount of goals as Sampdoria. I just checked like
and
an hour
Empoli.
ago,
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember we were
and
talking
so,
about that after the last episode, how bad their defense was, and then they give up 3 more, so it's just even worse.
3 more
and
against Spezia, against Empoli, might I add, at home. So, you know,
4 to Spezia and 5 when it comes to Salernitana. Salernitana have considered 42 and Lazio have considered 37. Which
Yeah, that's
is,
bad. You
I
don't want to
mean,
be near
if
Salernitana in anything.
except geographically,
Yeah.
but it's up for grabs. I think it's ours to lose. We are rested more than anyone else. If Shokanoglu plays, then it's a lucky charm in a sense because he got to serve the suspension actually in a very peaceful manner, and hopefully, we can score at least 2 or 3 goals without conceding more than one, because our defensive stats so far have been amazing. There was a stat yesterday that I sent in a group chat, which was all basically that we have only one shot on target on our goal after a clear and direct mistake from an Inter player. It's not a goal, but like a chance, which or a shot on target, which is actually amazing considering the teams that we have played and faced so far. Basically, every single team in the league we have played against, and it's only up from here because we are, as I said, rested. I think we mentioned like a few weeks ago that we are playing all games at home with the exception of Bologna like yesterday, which actually wasn't played. And I mean, you're not traveling, you're at home, you're rested, you have no risk of getting COVID, or at least minimal chances, because you're not traveling, you're not meeting people, you're not mingling and whatnot. Hopefully that can all play in our favor, and let's hope for a Lazio win, or a win against Lazio. Sorry.
Yeah, I was like, wait, are we playing jinxes? No, but do you know what that chance was? The one that,
I
was
don't
actually
know.
came. You don't know? Okay, yeah. All right. Oh, yeah, because I was wondering about it. Was it like I remember like DeVry with a bad back pass at one point leading to something. I forget who that was against. I think it might have been
could
that.
it be Handanovic shooting the ball
Yes,
in Brozovic's face? Or was
Could
that
have been
Champions League? I can't
definitely
remember
that.
now.
I'm not
I,
surprised
if, I
by
feel like that's
anything.
happened more than once though.
Yeah, I think so too.
But I mean, I look at this team now in January, and then like you look at the team last time we played Lazio, which was back in October before like the defense had it figured out. I mean, you look at like I watched the highlights for that match, like the extended highlights, so like all the chances, and our defense looked so disorganized in that match. Like it was pretty bad. Um, we were holding on for a draw there at the end. It was not pretty. I haven't seen the team struggle like they struggled in that match since then, at least for like prolonged periods of time. Like I think that's really the match like where after that, started figuring everything out. Everything started falling into place. So I'm not too worried. And then looking at Lazio, I mean, coming off of a match on Thursday to play on Sunday, I'm not too worried. I mean, the only worry I would have is that Inter don't have as much sharpness because they didn't have that match. This will be their first match back. That would be the biggest issue I would see, but maybe it's not too bad. I mean, it's not like an international break where you've got guys going all the way across the world and coming back and being half injured. So I think it sets up well for Inter, of course, being at home too.
And especially, I saw a report today that Dzeko tested negative after being positive for a week or so. That's a positive in our favor, considering how thin we are up front and not having a direct replacement for him. And as I mentioned, not only considering 3 goals, but Acerbi got injured. With the exception of Savic, who had an amazing game, Luis Alberto was pretty dreadful. I mean, they are playing out of position Marušić as left back. I mean, both Marušić and Hisai are very weak defensively nowadays. And, if Patrick plays, which I hope he does, I think we are in for a treat because, oh my God, he's an awful player.
Okay, but you have to remember they have Strakosha in goal. So
Exactly. 3 goals.
it's time for his biannual great game of the season.
Oh, where's Reina?
I don't think they're playing Reina anymore.
Really? I didn't even know
Yeah.
that Strakosha was even back. I thought he had like some kind of like crazy injury or something, and that's why he hadn't played in the last like 2 years.
No,
No,
didn't you
it
see
was just
the
shit.
goal again by
No,
Empoli?
sorry. Oh,
No, it was. Let me see. It was
Diongo, wasn't it?
by
Bayrami.
Bayrami penalty. But I think
Yeah.
like it was an Albanian connection, so Strakosha fucked it up, Hisai fucked it up, and then Bayrami scored it. So
Oh my God.
Can I read out the predicted lineups?
Yeah, go for it.
The back line besides Strakosha is Hisai, Patrick, Stefan Radu, and Marušić.
That's
God.
bad. That's very
I
bad.
swear.
That's a lower
I'll
mid-table. That's like something that you would see at like
Bro.
I don't want to say Genoa, maybe Sampdoria, but
Bro, Genoa with Zinho have a better defense than this shithole. Patrick and Radu are worse than Salernitana. They're not a Serie A defensive partnership. Like,
Especially not for Lazio. Of all the teams, we have Lazio that have Saria's manager that have one of the won't say best European strikers because we all know what a piece of shit Immobile is.
oh, I'm not saying that.
Just diving and then staying on the floor again. I saw that was a pretty big topic yesterday. No, but like for a team like Lazio to have that kind of a lineup, basically putting Stefan Radu out on crutches at 37, 38 years old, forcing him to play, it's...
Can you take a wheelchair out there?
Only if it's not the electric kind.
Oh,
and not only they're bad, but they have Marušić, who's not even a good defensive player, playing on the left. So basically, 3 out of the 4 players are, let's say, subpar. I would say even worse, but subpar is, I think, a compliment to them. So it shouldn't be a problem to score against them, considering that according to lineups, we're still predicted to play with Sanchez and Lautaro up front. So let's wait and see, because I don't know why Luis Felipe is not in the lineup. I know the reasons for Acerbi, but not for Luis Felipe. It's going to be interesting anyways, because their midfield and attack are stacked. Philip Anderson is back. I mean, I cannot forget about the goal that he scored against us in 2018. Bad memories. But I think it's time for revenge just for that. Just for our bad memories.
Well, just for how bad the last match went. And then, like, I mean, we didn't even talk about the stupidest red card I think I've ever seen that, forget who it was, Drew jumping on the back of Joaquin Correa. Who was it that jumped on him? Got that
Luis
red.
Felipe.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Dumbest red card I think I can remember. Like, he totally unnecessary, unwarranted. Like, there's no way that like these guys don't remember that and want to come out and like absolutely smash this Lazio team that just shipped 3 to Empoli, who, I mean, give them their credit. They're a decent attacking side. They're like 10th right now, I believe.
Yeah,
Unless they went
they're
up.
ninth.
9th, yeah, they went up.
Yeah.
Like, and that this is the first time I can remember them not just straight up being the yo-yo team that just like, is like second from bottom the entire season and goes right back down. So credit to them, but still, like, if you're Lazio, you should not be giving up 3 goals to that team. And I guess it may be premature, but at what point does like Sarri at Lazio become a failure? Or like not really, or yeah, I guess a failure, but also like, I don't know, it just becomes like not a good situation. At what point do like people start looking at that and be like, yeah, that is not a good project right now? Like, do you give them another year? Like, am I looking too far into it? But I mean, Inzaghi had this team. I mean, basically the same squad, like 2-3 places up from here. I don't know what's going on there.
True, yeah, but I think you also have to take into account it's a new manager after 5 years with Inzaghi, so you have to adjust to a new system and all that. They were usually playing with 3 at the back. Now they're playing with 4 in the back. Also, the current defensive, the current defense isn't looking as peachy as one might expect from Lazio. You still have age-old Radu coming in to try and save the day. You have Luis Felipe and Patrick.
I think I could outrun their entire defense.
Absolutely.
I could get off the couch and outrun their entire defense. Like, it was bad.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to midfield and attack, I don't think they're that bad. They have great players, great talented players that have been playing with each other that have played with each other, not that they have been playing with each other. That sounded a bit sus. It's not that the problem with Lazio. For me, it's the defense and the mental side. Inzaghi still somehow gave them, I think, an edge to overperform in certain aspects and scenarios. But right now, with Sarri, it's just, I don't know. The only trophy he won in Italy was with Juventus. That's Serie A, and that's it. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is like, we at the beginning of the season we're looking at the Serie A and everyone's like, oh my god, Mourinho, Sarri, Allegri back. Like, it was supposed to be more intense of a season, and by now, like, I mean, Napoli's already 6 points off the pace with Inter having a game in hand. Milan's still hanging close, but I mean, there's still Milan. That's still Pioli, and
we still have a game in hand.
Yeah, and it's still a game in hand, and it's Pioli and all those clowns over there. I mean, you got Fiorentina, like Italiano, keeping those guys above both Mourinho and Sarri. Like, it's, I don't know. I don't think the managerial hype around the beginning of the season has held up, except for our end of the bargain, where, I mean, we're back in first after everyone thought Inter were going to be dead this season. I think that's a lot of credit to Inzaghi. And then you look back at Lazio and you look at how they are now, even though they're in a transition now, you look and you're like, those are a lot of the same players, like, and none of them really look the same. Like, how much of it was on Inzaghi as a manager? And like, the more it goes on, the more I think that it was a lot of him. I mean, like, that was a great midfield. It was Immobile, winning the Golden Boot with his eyes closed, but just the way that it's gone downhill, I do think that he was the mastermind behind that it was much more him than the players there, which, I mean, you have to do at a place like Lazio where Lotito's like holding on to Milinkovic-Savic until he loses him on a free. He's holding on to Salernitana until he's only getting like 10 million for the club, and then he's mad because he's like, oh, I should have gotten more. And it's like, well, deal better, run your stuff better. But I guess that's enough ripping into Lazio. We should probably be talking about Inter anyway. But the whole thing is, I mean, we haven't played, so it is hard to try to conjure up some content about Inter when, I mean, all we've got is, half rumors in the transfer market. I mean, Alvarez, Onana, of course, actually coming. Alvarez is, I think, interested, and the club are interested in him, but don't want to pay the release clause. There's the talk about Ginter, Bremer, now Luis Felipe, who I don't want anything to do with. But yeah, I mean, it would be hard to do a transfer episode right now. It would be more about outgoings, and we don't even know who's leaving. Like, I mean, we've heard like I saw that's the worst article I've seen was something like a report from the Sun who said that we offered Everton. Yeah, once I said the Sun, like everyone just kind of eyes glaze over, everyone laughs. But like Alexis Sanchez to Everton on a free, like I mean, that's a terrible article. That wasn't even worth like the print that was printed on. So I mean, there's just nothing going on like on the Inter side right now.
Yeah, the only outgoing deals that I have seen is Colaro going somewhere else, is Vecino being offered somewhere else. There has been a deal of a swap between Vecino and cash for Digne, but apparently Everton only want money for Digne, so I think that deal's pretty much off. So I think either Kolarov goes. I doubt anyone would get the Vecino right now after the half season that he had, not really playing.
I think someone will for sure.
Think so?
Absolutely. I think there's a lot of interest for him, and at a low price, which is like 5 to 7 million that Inter requires. I think someone will buy it. I know Napoli wanted him in the summer, and I don't know how much money they wanted to pay, but it doesn't matter. The half a season that he had, because he was injured, he didn't play a lot. He's out of fever, and now it seems like Gagliardini is in front of him in packing order. I don't know how that is possible.
Who
I
would
don't know
have thought
how
that?
better.
Oh, I mean, he's looked
I-
bad. Vecino has, even when he's gotten on the pitch, like, and there, like, he didn't do much against Torino when he came on, and then you had Perisic giving him what for right after the whistle. So I mean, it's that guy. I don't know what's going on with him. I know he wants to leave. I know he's 30 now, which I didn't even think was. I figured he was like 26, 27, but I guess that that's when he came. He was like 25, 26. So, yeah, he's done. And I saw he got an offer from somewhere in South America. I don't think he would leave Europe. I think he would rather, just take like the Inter money rather than go play in South America. I think he still has some to give, but it's not going to be at Inter. It's probably going to be somewhere mid-table, somewhere else. I don't think it'll be in Serie A for him.
You don't think?
No, I think he'll end up in like Spain, honestly.
Could be.
I mean-
They speak Spanish in Uruguay, so why not?
I'm just looking at his previous club. He never played outside of Italy. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be difficult, considering that he's 30 and his contract is expiring in the summer. So it's either sell now for a low sum of money, or be prepared to lose him on free. And that's why the sum of 5 to 7 million is brewing up. Because like at the end of the day, he deserves to play. He's still a useful player, as Mike said, but just not at a high level and not at Inter. He has done a lot for the club, and I wish him all the best. But hopefully, Inter
It's
is better off.
time to go.
It's time to go.
It really is for him. I mean, yeah, I think everyone will always fondly remember the goals against Lazio and Tottenham. The goal in the derby as well. Like, I mean, he had some timely goals. Or did he have a? Yeah, he had a goal in the derby. He also had that assist to Icardi.
Yes, I was thinking of that as well.
So
Oh
I mean,
my god.
if you and he's such a funny player, because if you were to show his highlights at Inter to like someone who had never watched the club, they would think this guy is like a club legend, but he's never really been. It's just been like the best he got was having fanboys that would fight against people who thought the Gagliardini was better.
At Crazy Perisic 14 on Twitter. Currently suspended.
Oh my god.
He was his biggest fanboy, I swear.
Yeah,
I mean, I
there were
love
a
you,
lot of
Ante,
them
but
running around. There were a lot of them running around at one point, but that agenda died pretty quickly, and Gagliardini's still getting minutes for God knows why. Um, but if Kolarov leaves, I've seen that it would be retirement. It wouldn't even be like a contract termination or him going somewhere else. Like it would just be him retiring.
That means
Um,
Zinho is coming back. Welcome back, son. Let me hug you. I'll
no,
wait
I
in
don't.
front of the piano, bro.
I don't think. I struggle to see what we're gonna do in this window. Honestly, like I mean, it's just very boring and it's very hard. It's a good thing that we have a management that word doesn't get out on. Like that's really good because I mean you're not losing leverage. The club doesn't look like a circus. But then on a selfish fan side, it's kind of annoying because I'm like, what are you doing? Like, give me some news. Show me somebody. Bring somebody out. But I mean, all we get is like Zhang coming back to Italy, and who knows what that's gonna bring.
from what
I
I've
mean,
heard or seen, Lorenzo Pirola is a player on loan at Monza. He is left-footed. He's a center back. He fits the role. He has been
yeah.
apparently
The only
decent.
Well, I know Conte liked him a bit, but I don't think he'll be
the
Serie A
only
level in the next year or if ever.
the only two requirements according to Jan is a center back that is left-footed, and that's it.
To be fair, is that
Uh,
not what Kolarov is?
Is he even a center back?
he's even a football player.
Yeah, he's just a coach. He's just
A
Is he even
bench
motivator.
coach at
human?
this
He's a
point.
Serb, so
You know,
Let's not go into that now.
I think he would be a great man to have a YouTube channel because apparently he's good at TED talks, motivational talks, and all that. Besides that, I don't think he serves as a player anymore. He hasn't played in how many months, and I think he made a cameo appearance like a month ago, something like that.
Well,
He
he's
played a
had
few
like
minutes.
back problems. He's got like some actual like physical issues that are keeping him off the pitch. And I mean, also, I guess it's also a physical issue that he's not a good football player. But I mean, it's
he
just
played
that
12 minutes against Salernitana and 10 minutes against Empoli, and then that's pretty much it. 2 more cameos this season, and that's it.
That's sorry. That's 22 minutes more than Lorenzo Pirola has played for Monza since the 21st of November.
ouch. No, but you know what
The
time it is? You know what time it is for Kolarov.
It's
It's
time
time
to
to
go.
go.
the last 90 minutes that he played in Serie B were against Crotone Monza on the 7th of November. That is
I see that now,
exactly
yeah.
2 months ago.
Yeah, but
After
he was
that, he only
injured. He was injured.
do
I
it
see it
look
on
like I
Sofa
care?
Score.
I don't care. You were not in the squad. Get
He's
better if you want to play.
His average rating was 7.1
No
according to
one,
Sofa Score, so that's decent.
whoever comes in that Kolarov spot isn't coming to play. You are going to sit on the bench, and you are coming to train.
Zinho.
Zinho, he's got to keep that
Bro,
knee healthy. Like
He's not
he's.
gonna keep it healthy.
I know
he's not.
he's the Belgian Sensi. I
Oh,
mean,
shut the fuck up. Don't insult me
come
like this.
on, come on.
If I like someone,
Oh yeah, I mean,
he
I get it. I loved Zinho. I mean, like that Primavera
sure you
team that we
do.
thought was gonna have a lot of good players in it, and we ended up with, I mean, Zaniolo gone. Um, Pinamonti is Pinamonti. Who else was in
My
that
guy,
team?
what was the name of the guy that had a
Odegaard.
Croatian? No, it wasn't Odegaard. Um,
Then there was another guy. There was Emmers, Jean Emmers, and we were like,
yes.
oh my god, all these guys. Where are they at? Uh, I mean, Zaniolo, decent player. He's let the tabloids get to his head, and he can't stay healthy. Zeno, I mean, he's a good player. He was, captain in Belgium. I don't think there's
Wow.
anything wrong with him footballing wise. He just can't stay healthy. Immers, I think, is playing in like the second Dutch division at this point.
Just looking at his player's profile, he has scored 7 goals in 18 matches for Roda in the Netherlands second division.
Bring him
Second
back.
division. Second
Bring him back.
division. That's
Bring
like me
him back.
going out and playing on the park on Saturdays.
Bro, come don't.
No
Could you imagine
disrespect
what
to
he would do
anyone
against
who may be in the
against
Dutch second division, but come on, get good.
No, could you imagine what he would do against Lazio tomorrow or Sunday even against that defense?
Bro.
I think a front three of us three could do wonders against that.
Oh,
I got
would be
bad
better
ankles.
than-
I don't know, bro.
Just whipping the crosses in. Hristo elbowing someone. Just
Oh,
ciao.
Alcacer
Hristo looking like
in-
Patania out there.
Oh, I would be worse, bro. I would be like Akinfewa. I'll be barely moving.
Oh my god. No, but yeah, that crop. I mean, that crop of kids was just not what it could have been. That Primavera Scudetto winning team, like a lot of flops there.
When
But
was the last time an Inter Academy product was decent for us? I don't want to count Zaniolo.
BOTW.
If you ask Eddie,
okay, but on a consensus, on a consensus,
all right, yeah,
Some
guy
Marco.
can come, guy can play once a week at least. He's got some assists, scored a free kick. I mean, that's better than any Inter player could do for about 4 years.
To be fair, that free kick. Mwah.
Who are we talking about?
Di Marco.
DeMarco.
Oh, I forgot about him. Yeah, but like besides him, who else? Santon was the last one, and we know that he's
Pocketed
not.
Ronaldo once.
Oh my
I was
God.
laughing when I saw UEFA Italia page wish him happy birthday again this year. Or was it
How old
December?
is he?
Too old, but like out of all the players,
Like
man,
I feel like I saw that,
Davide
and like, I was
Santon of
surprised
Roma.
at how young he was.
Let me check.
I think he's like
He's
32.
31.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought he had to be like 36 at this point.
No, I mean he was like 19 in 2010 when he
But he's
played.
been
Yeah.
finished for 10 years already.
Bro, he was finished before his career started. He's hands down. He's the worst player that I've ever seen play football. Besides Schelotto, I think Schelotto doesn't even look like a
still
football
had
player.
he still had a Premier League career afterwards.
I mean, Santon did with Newcastle as well.
Yeah, but that was a bad.
Jonathan, Juan Jesus.
No.
Yeah,
None of them.
yeah.
Juan
comes close
Jesus
to
kept a
Schelotto.
clean sheet the other day for Napoli.
Did they? They kept the clean sheet?
Against who was it?
No.
They were playing. Oh,
Not their
when we-
last match. Not their last match. Yeah,
No,
he
no,
played
no.
the game against Milan.
Yeah, that was almost a month ago. And they had a goal cancelled to Lulu.
I mean,
It's a clean sheet against Milan, one of our own. Come on.
Uno di noi. Uno di noi.
on that topic, bro. Yesterday, I've watched the Empoli Lazio match and then Milan against Roma. Oh my God, Roma are the worst team in the world. Mancini, Ibanez, and Smalling did not have a complete pass. I think the whole match. I want to see a stat, especially for Mancini, how many missed or how many passes that he had were not connected to a player of his own because they were so bad. They're now without Mancini, and who else got a red card? Someone
Yeah,
did.
I'm pulling that up. No, they only have one red. Oh no, they had two. Karsdorp and Mancini.
Yeah, and they're playing Juventus on Sunday. It's like,
Oh,
what
yeah,
the
that's
fuck are
bad.
they doing?
I don't know.
Why did
Yeah.
Mourinho play with 3 center backs? Is a baffling decision to me. Zaniolo didn't do anything for the whole match, and he still got to play like 80 minutes. I think
That's okay.
Shomurodov deserved.
The Curva gave Mourinho something before that match or something. I remember.
It's worth it.
He won a trophy. He's won an award at Roma. It just came from the Corva at Inter.
But hopefully, that continues because I don't want them to lose against Juventus, especially against such a bad team that Juventus has. Even though Chiesa is back, I think Mourinho can hold them to a draw if he's determined enough. But um, as long as we win, I'll be happy because us winning the match against Lazio, against a team that beat us in the first half of the season, is the most important aspect right now because I think that's going to show that not every single team in the league is beatable. And having lost only to Lazio, I think it's a great motivation for the team, and hopefully Inzaghi can do his best to win against his old club.
I
Yeah.
just need Mourinho to go to the stands after Juventus, even if they lose 3-0. Just do this, just do the free sign
Oh, for how
for
many
people
goals
who
this
listen.
team shipped because they're bad.
3 goals, 3 goals for 3 trophies. Homage to Inter.
Omar.
Oh,
So
God.
what you're trying to say is the last time Roma won anything was for the coach to get an Inter award and for them to win a bonsai tree.
Yeah, that's a if Jerry Mancini could have made it today, I think he would have taken solace in that one. He would have enjoyed that one.
I mean, hopefully he will agree to come back after they lose to Inter on Sunday.
We
What
need
was
Jerry.
it? I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't get mad at us sharing this. I'm sure he won't. But when you texted him, I remember it was after our last episode that you hit him up to ask if he'd come on, and he said something like "spare me the pain."
I mean,
So-
I don't. I
we
don't know why
can't have
people-
him, but off the record, I guess that's his feelings on the match.
I mean,
Off the record, on the record.
From a source, not gonna say who it is.
from a source close to the club and close to the podcast, I can confirm that those sayings are actually true, and Jerry
And
did.
that is a Serpents of Madonina exclusive.
No, Brazil's the world exclusive. But yeah, I mean, considering there's NFL on Sunday night,
There's
if
what?
we are losing 2-0, I'm switching that channel instantly.
You just
I think
leave
we've
because
lost.
you started your NFL talk.
NFL.
The no fun league. Come on.
Dude, they play like what, 18 games a week, a year, and that's it. Just go smash some heads against each other, get concussions, get paid millions of dollars, and that's it. Come on, man.
It's the same
That's
thing
the fun
NFL
of it.
fans say about football. So
Soccer.
Oh.
Uh,
Moving on, I see Uncle Sharma is in the chat. Hello, Sharma. Lovely to see you. Stojanovic Dempoli is a baller. Of course he is. He's a Slovenian right back, even though he played for the wrong team in Slovenia, for Maribor. Jementi mater. Then he went to Dinamo Zagreb. He played well there when Matjaž Kek, now our Slovenian national coach, was there. So he was doing great then. And then he went to Empoli, which I think surprised everyone in Slovenia.
he's balling in
mean-
my fantasy Serie A team. I'll give him that.
Fantacalcio, doing great.
we need to bet next season on fantasy. I think Sharma has the most.
Doesn't look like I have money.
If you look at the Kickers
Yes.
League now that Snitch is running, I think Sharma's first by country mile.
Well, I can bet a jersey that I'll win the league. If
I'll bet you
Sharma's in.
I'll bet you a Wish jersey or a DH Gate jersey.
Yeah, why not? A shirt is a
I'm
shirt.
I'm not going like vapor knit 170 from the Inter site.
I can pay the shipping. That's all I'll do.
Oh
I
come
can
on.
pay the shipping.
Oh, you get the shipping to the US is a pain.
I don't know about
Can
you. I can order it now and it'll be here on not tomorrow morning, but before the game. I could get it for
Come on now. Okay, wait. Did I get?
Privilege.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm looking at my fantasy team. I think. Did they screw me over? No. Okay, I got the points. I got all my Inter points. All right, let's go.
That
Okay,
was
so
a
while
good.
while Mikey is looking at, we have Saeed in the chat. Hello,
Oh, God.
Saeed. Lovely to see you, even though you took a hiatus off Twitter. Hristo
He's
Babatia
he's
Dayebam.
he's back in
I
the
agree.
Google
I agree.
Translate again.
I mean, we all know how I feel about Said, how much I love Said. So it's all good. Like it's all love and positive from my side. My Congolese brother.
Quite a dead chat today, but
We just
it
need to
is what it
Clayton
is.
to join,
I
and that's
mean,
it.
not as dead as Said's humor, but it's still
Oh, come
something
on.
that
No, we got Ricky
is so.
Buzz. Says it's gonna be 4-2 Inter revenge. I'd take that. I could see that happening. Milinkovic Savic and Felipe Anderson, of course, getting the goals for Lazio because that's what Lazio do against us. And then I don't know, Lautaro hat trick and a header from somebody, maybe De Vrij. Or a
Vrij
Correa
on
goal. A
his
Correa goal would be really spicy.
Korea and Dubai both.
Yeah.
Is he alive these days?
Who, Correa?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Back.
just got back in the squad. He's fit now.
He is in contention for first team place.
I would love to see like a 2-0 win with Correa and Neves scoring. I think that would be the dream.
Do you think De Vrij would
Considering-
celebrate? Because he wouldn't even play against them for like the first year after he moved.
I mean, he'll probably like score and then fall to the ground and I got injured. Please sub me out. So he satisfies the need not to play and at the same time not to celebrate.
I
I
just
don't
love
think
the
he'll.
fact that I just love the fact that they still boo him after all this time. Like he intentionally made that mistake against us. Oh no, he's going to play
Oh, he tripped
Champions
the
League.
Cardi. Uh-oh.
Yeah, oh no.
No, when that happened, I remember I was like, oh no.
I was so happy. He could have been anyone. Yeah. I need Correa as well, and I need his celebration like ice in the vein.
Yeah, Correa with a double, Saeed says.
I'm
that
gonna
would
take a
be nice.
screenshot of that face. I'm gonna use it as a meme.
Please don't.
For everyone listening, 4710, go back on YouTube, watch it, run it back, screenshot, tag us on Twitter, BOTW pod.
Oh my god. Ricky says Dzeko goal, Dumfries, and then a center back and a midfielder. Oh, who's Dumfries going up against in this one? I need to look at the lineup.
Marcic.
Marcic, yeah. Okay, yeah. Goal, I would say. He could get one easily.
I mean, you can say that about every single player. You can say, "Oh, Perisic is going against Hisai, a goal."
No, I think that would be the one that might actually be the most competent.
I mean, Lautaro and Sanchez going against, or Lautaro and Jacob going against Radu and Patrick. It's like 2 goals, one by each at least.
And then Lautaro missing another 2 big chances.
Sounds like him.
Maybe a penalty.
Sounds like an Inter game, to be fair.
Yeah, I think we've got whoever's writing the scripts for Serie A. I think we've got what they write for Inter down to a T at this point for this season.
Just hire us. The league is incompetent as it is. Just hire us.
Let us match fix, please.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Where are our handles? Where's the handle? Here? Somewhere around here?
I
don't
gotta
know.
get rid of that. Oh, nobody has ads.
No handle. Oh, no handles. Shit. Oh well.
I'm sure Ian with that Lakers jersey or whatever that shit is, I think you're used to fixing matches and refs going in your favor.
I just have LeBron James on the team, man. It's just easy as that.
I mean, having LeBron and
does
having
anyone
Pulisic
actually
in
watch
the-
regular season NBA though?
No.
Okay.
I just tune in for the finals, I'll be honest. I don't, or when Doncic plays on Sunday noon for America, so it's like evening for me. I watch that. I love me some Doncic.
Oh my god. No, but I haven't watched NBA in so long. I used to when the Warriors first started getting good, I watched them, but then they got like OP, and I was like, all right, that's enough. College basketball is where it's at, though. I like college basketball.
Ugh.
It's bad. The product's bad, but it's more fun.
See, Hristo, they don't know what it's like for a player from our country to go overseas get millions and millions and get international fame. Like they don't know the excitement. I think when Doncic played last year against, I think it was Miami when Dragic was there at Miami. I think like 2,000 Slovenians went
Oh my
there
god.
to watch him. Yeah, like you could hear Slovenian chants in the arena. It was crazy.
It's probably more lit than anything that any Americans would have done. So
Let's go Warriors. Let's go Suns.
yeah, it's always the
Oh my god, that's so boring and so outdated.
yeah. We have no chance here. No imagination. But
When you fly over to Europe,
but if
we'll
you
show
win,
you
but
what's
if you win,
proper.
but if you win in the NBA, they call you a world champion, even though like the NBA is like the only top league in the world.
I mean, in a way, in a bubble, NBA is the center of the world because no league comes close to the NBA.
Yeah, in quality. But I mean, we also then you look at MLS in the US and it's just
I would have said that, yeah.
terrible. So I mean, you give and you take. America's good at sports. America invents, and at least we're not England losing at a sport that we invented. So it is what it is. It didn't come home.
I'm grateful every single day that I'm not a Braves fan.
Oh,
Because
come
that
on.
would be a nightmare. No.
I got my World Series this year. You leave me be with that one. That one will hold me over for about 40 years until they win another one when I'm an old man.
What was the name of the hockey team that we were talking about?
Oh God, I don't even know. Talking about hockey now.
Didn't
So start talking about the KHL. Let's go. I know
but you
nothing about
supported a
European
hockey
hockey.
team.
Oh, the Hurricanes, Carolina.
Yeah,
Hometown team. Let's
yeah.
go, baby.
The Hurricanes.
No, but now that we're starting to move off of football, I guess we talked just about everything there is to talk. You know,
Shout out Smiley in the chat. Need a career goal. Missing his celebration.
Yeah, definitely that
I agree.
celebration. That gets clipped by everyone and then goes around on Twitter for like 5, 10 consecutive tweets of just that. It's beautiful every time. I love it.
Mikey, join in.
No.
We need the screenshot. Do it.
I need
No.
a screenshot for the thumbnail.
Oh my God.
Go on, Mikey.
I will do it without a face. It would be like, okay, I only got an arm, but we got an arm.
Mike, I need a face for
I got
thumbnail.
him.
Dude.
There.
Is no fun.
There you go. Oh, and cat in the background. Let's go. Oh wait. And we got a cat.
That should be plenty. Cool.
The enemy stood up.
We're such an unserious podcast. Oh my God.
We are true to ourselves.
This is beautiful. This is art. This is performance art.
I mean, it's a better performance than what Immobile showed us with those divings and whatnot. But hopefully, he'll be better than next week against someone else instead of us.
Bruh. No, you're talking all this now. Like he's gonna have a brace.
He's not gonna score. You don't think
he's gonna score?
No.
What's your prediction? Give me a match prediction. Just hit the dislike button. Thank you, Sayed.
Can you just pull up the comments, please?
Okay, yeah, we're getting roasted. That was horrible. Yep.
Emiliano Silai. I hope I'm not mispronouncing that. That was horrible. I agree.
Just hit the dislike button.
The only thing that I'm gonna say is
we finally made it.
An engagement is an engagement. That's it.
We're gonna make a TikTok next. We're just gonna start doing like really bad TikTok skits and fire emojis and things blowing up.
I mean,
no. And tune in next week when Hristo works on stream.
We're gonna get all the ladies. We're gonna get Bella. We're gonna get Juki. We're gonna get everyone.
Oh my God.
Also, next week, Hristo is going to the TikTok dances.
Please learn a dance from Fortnite for Sunday
A
night.
Fortnite dance. Oh my god.
If it's the Griezmann one.
I'm calling in sick. I'm calling in sick next week. No, the Griezmann. Oh god. We've absolutely lost the plot here
someone
today,
needs to
folks.
screen record this.
Absolutely lost it.
I'll probably make a clip of myself now for, for Facebook
That's a
and for
gift
Twitter.
worthy.
Also, speaking of which, now we are on Facebook at BOTW podcast. Not sure. Let me check quickly. Also, we are more live on Instagram. All the links are somewhere. I think they're on
Yeah,
the
if you
Twitter
go,
page.
if you're watching on YouTube, they're all well. I don't think Facebook's in the YouTube profile yet, but everything else you can find straight from YouTube. Yeah, we need to do like a link tree or something where you click and then you have
Yeah.
all the links. We need something like that. Just thinking out
So-
loud here.
Facebook is Brothers of the World Podcast, all spelled out. Put at and then Brothers of the World Podcast.
Hristo, what are you doing?
For Instagram, shut up, Hristo. This is my time now. This is where I shine. For Instagram, it is BOTW Podcast. We are posting stories there.
Yeah, I
we are
dropped the
live. We are
ball on
posting
that
some
one.
tweets. It's okay. I'm here to
I
revive it.
let the Instagram die. I got tired of trying to do stories. It pissed me off. Nick
Soon
Knox,
we will
where's
have.
Dave? He was on his way and got caught in Miami traffic, which is no joke. So yeah, we're missing Dave. Definitely he'll be back for the next episode. I'm sure, 100%.
And we said like 2 times now already.
We all miss Dave as well, but hopefully he'll be back for the Lazio podcast after we win 3-0 or 3-1.
Okay, so that's
4-2.
your prediction. 4-2
Yeah.
yours. 3-1. I'll say 3-1.
Cool.
All right, so I hope y'all are ready for when we lose 7-1. Now that we're all on the same winning page.
Marušić and Hisai hat tricks. Subscribe.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the Ekdal hat trick all over again.
Oh my god!
I saw a tweet today. I saw a tweet by a Barella face.
I saw a tweet today too. Wow.
No, by a Barella face account. He said, "I wish I could go back to the Banterao just so I
Oh
could see."
yeah.
Dude,
Just
stop.
what?
Did you see that? It was one of the
One
somebody
of the
saying
Barella
that-
guys. Thomas's alt. Someone. I think it was Filippo.
Yeah, Barella Calcio or something like that
Thank you.
What?
is the at. Guy said that. Yeah,
we are going to roast
I
you
got
now.
it. Yeah, we're doxing someone on stream now.
Everyone send hate. And he retweeted the Zurich
No,
fan film.
don't.
Come
Yeah,
on.
don't do that. You get us banned
Barella,
from
what?
get us banned. Okay.
He retweeted the Zurich fan film.
Okay. Well, but what was the tweet? What was the tweet? I can't remember it
He
verbatim.
deleted it.
Oh,
deleted it.
Let me see if I can still find it because
Oh,
sometimes
no. There we go. Kind of one experience into Twitter when we're on a losing run. We are the most relaxed fan base on Area Football Twitter, but I'm sure that will change dramatically. And you have Thomas. Shut up.
When Thomas says "shut up," you know you're
You shut up.
absolutely disgustable football account.
You shut up.
No, but Hristo, I know you were on Twitter during the banter era alongside me and Ian. I'm not sure if you were on Twitter at that point.
2018.
Yeah, you were okay. 2018, you came on, so you spared yourself. Yeah, I remember. It was so bad. The daily fight, it was hilarious. Don't get me wrong. Like, everyone took it in stride. There were some great memes, but it was just miserable. We cannot be conjuring that. We cannot be manifesting another banter era. Not right now. We just got out of the mud. Please don't do that to me again. Please, I don't want to watch Santon and Juan Jesus.
Oh no!
And-
Please, if I have to watch Santos for one more game, for one more minute in Intershirt, I don't want to say what I'll do to myself, but it's not gonna be. It's not.
We'll find Hristo just below the nearest bridge.
Probably.
We
Either
have
drunk-
bridges in Macedonia. What?
wooden
Nobody.
bridges.
Well, cool.
But like it's not pretty. You don't want to be in a losing streak. with awful players. There's no light at the end of the tunnel, so it's always bleak. It's always miserable. So yeah, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, except for Juventus. I think Juventus fans deserve to be miserable, to be sad, and to experience what we have had experienced in the past decade. And I
Well,
think
it
they are
looks
on a
like
good path.
Juventus and Barcelona are going into the mud that we came out of, which is quite nice to see
Oh,
after
did,
everything that
did
Barcelona put us through the past few years in the Champions League and all that.
what are your thoughts on your boy Felipe Coutinho, an ex
Oh yeah,
Interstar boy living Barcelona for Aston Villa? Oh,
I mean Gerard.
sorry, our boy Shums is from Birmingham. Maybe he'll actually go and visit and take a photo with him with an Inter shirt.
With an Inter shirt or an Inter scarf or something. We gotta conjure up some kind of BS, and then we gotta get Jaffa on there. We gotta get him to take the picture and make a fake quote and tweet it, and then there we go. There's the next week of memes sorted.
What is that hashtag? Hashtag Serie A moment of the year or nomination or whatever it is by Serie A podcast.
Oh, are you talking
Somehow.
about the Calcio Twitter who won?
Yeah, who won Culture Twitter? Yeah, that one. We need
No
that.
disrespect, but oh my god, I've never even I've seen that come up like twice maybe.
I don't
They
even know
might
who wins. I just see hashtag who
they
won.
might
I
be.
never see who wins.
We're probably still more irrelevant, but I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what goes on over there, and I
But
don't
we're
want to
not
talk
as
about anybody.
not as irrelevant as the guy that is trying to make beef with the Venezia team.
Oh, that was bad. Yeah, that guy got slaughtered by Venezia. Already capped. Oh my god. That is bad. That is bad. That is bad. This is quality content.
Thank you, Rocky, for the follow on the Instagram. Shout out to Rocky Bobby, not Champagne Poppy. He invented
Or
corporate America for our you guys. He's going to bring back Balkan to where it belongs, to the top of the world.
bro, if RB opens, I don't know if RB is giving the
We didn't get him on
most
the pod.
profitable. Yeah, but if you give him the most profitable business in the world, he'll fuck it up in a week, guaranteed.
All right. Well, we got to bring him on to.
Speaking of which, he is building a team. I don't know how to pronounce it. CIVITAS FC.
Civitas.
Sure. Shout out to that. Go follow the team on Twitter for Rocky. He's doing a great thing.
He wants to buy a football team.
He wants
We'll
to
see
buy
what
a
happens.
football team. I want to buy a
He
football
was going to
team.
buy Salernitana, but the deal fell through. You know.
Last second, it is what it is.
Yeah, Lotito found out he was an Inter fan. Wouldn't sell it to him.
What else happened? I know something else happened.
That's about it. We're pushing an hour 5 here. Probably need to get off pretty soon. But yeah, if any parting remarks, if you're gonna find whatever you're gonna find, or if Hristo has anyone else that he wants to entice to fight him on Twitter,
I'll just invite RB and say that to him directly. Maybe even on Sunday.
Possible guest.
Sunday.
Only one
I'm
way
not
to
saying
find
anything.
out. Tune in on the next episode live so you can leave your thoughts in the comments.
Oh, good plug.
We're
All right.
comment down below there.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll go ahead and get out of here. Thanks guys for coming on. It was, an episode where there wasn't too much content, but we made our own. For good or for bad, we did something. And yeah, thanks for everyone for hopping into the chat here late. Whoever's been watching, listening to this point. It's been a very visual heavy episode, so make sure if you're listening that you catch up on YouTube. But yeah.
Also follow us on Facebook and Instagram so you can see the clips that we're gonna post.
Yeah, if you're over the age of 40, follow us on Facebook, please. but thanks everyone. We'll see you all in the next one.